Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. Today we are going to take some time and look at my budget setup for June 2nd and do a little bit of reflection on the budget for the prior week. So we are coming into the last month of the quarter. And that means we are in June. I'm happy about that. But before we look at June, I do want to take some time and reflect on May 26th. It's going to be quick because you see, I really didn't have anything. The reason I didn't have anything is that I actually went on vacation for the majority of this week, right? Because the 26th was Memorial Day and I had a Memorial Day vacation. So all of my budgeting was pretty much a part of my vacation budget. I really haven't had to do very much at all. So the only thing that I did have is today, the day I'm filming this, which for me is the last day that I'm going to do my tracking, which is May 31st. I did go to Publix, which is grocery. That's about the only thing that I had to do. And I spent $30. That is about the only thing that I had to do for the month, for this week, because I was out of town. And so when you get back into town, you got to get food for the weekend, right? Or for the time that you're going to be there for the week, since I do my budgeting weekly. So I had to go and get some food to last me until the next week. So that's the only entry that I have. And I'm going to come in here and update my digital envelope, which leaves me $20. So I'm going to be way under. All my bills came out like they're supposed to. I didn't have to be here for any of these. They just came out automatically. And I didn't buy any planning supplies because, well, I was out of town. So I hit this no spend by default. I'll take the win where I can. But that is May 26th. Very limited week because, like I said, I wasn't here for most of the week. So let's go ahead and get into June because I have a lot going on in June. This is my June monthly. I have done a video setting up June monthly. It should be posted by the time this video posts. In my dashboard, I do have some goals listed. This is how I use my dashboard. Let me say, my budget planner is pretty much like 98% of my own inserts, and I'll have those linked down below. But I use the structure of a Happy Planner Work Plus Life because I like their monthly dashboard and I like to have a dated monthly. So this is all that came with the planner that I'm using, which is the dated monthly and their dashboard. Everything else are custom inserts, but I absolutely love their dated. I mean, I love their monthly dashboard. It works really well for me. So what I want to talk about as we go into June related to my budget is that I have a lot of, not changes, but I do have a lot of things that I need to really focus on for the end of the year. Before we get into that though, let me just say I have a couple of purchases. I need to restock some business supplies. I need to buy a few more closet organization pieces. That's pretty much all my major purchases I'm anticipating in June. I have a vacation coming up at the end of July, so I'm saving a lot toward that vacation. But my focus areas for June is to do a short-term and long-term financial plan. I have a financial plan. I have my goals listed in the front of this book, but I haven't revisited them in a while, and I really do need to do that. I'm really feeling a little bit of pressure. I've taken a lot of vacations. I've done a lot of fun things, and now I'm looking at my savings and it's not where I want it to be. And I'm just being transparent with you. And I feel like I'm still spending way more than I probably should be on vacations and things like that. And so I just need to kind of stop, take stock of the beginning, the first half of the year, and see what I want the second half of the year to look like. So in June, I will be I said create, but really updating my financial plan, focused on savings and looking ahead. I have some steps here to help me do that. And so my monthly goals are kind of all related to that as well. Okay, let me see if I can adjust this focus just a little bit. No, I don't think so. It's because I'm zoomed out to show this entire big planner. All right, so now we get into my budget planner. These are the inserts that I actually use. I have my budget, which is here. I do need to come in and actually make some adjustments because I've had some changes to this over the last week of May. And I did this before the last week of May, so I do need to make a few more adjustments. But for the most part, this is set up and ready to go. I do have my monthly cash flow here. This is a 4-week monthly cash flow, right? And they're labeled 2nd, 9th, 16th, and 23rd. This little sheet is a template because I am testing this sheet. That's why it has test here, to see if I can do a 2-week cash flow, like a paycheck cash flow, if that would be beneficial to add into the planner. I think it is, but I just want to keep it in each month as I test it. Okay, so that is setting up the month of June. So I have June 2nd set up right here. Very excited for June 2nd. I don't have a ton of expenses that I'm expecting. I have a ton of bills, of course, because the beginning of the month is always very, 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 very bill heavy for me. Almost 100% of my income goes toward bills on my first paycheck of the month. I'm trying to get away from that so that I have it split more evenly, but that takes a couple of months to get in place. So for now, I am anticipating just a long list of bills right here for this month. I'm not smiling about it, y'all, but bills have to be paid. So what I do have budgeted for personal things though is a full week of groceries, probably some personal items, not a lot, but when you're coming off vacation, a lot of times you need to restock some personal items. So that's why I put a small amount there. I don't know right now what I have to restock. All my toothpaste is good and perfume and deodorant, all that stuff is good, but you never know. Like I said, when you come off vacation, you just never know what you may need personally. You may have left something in the hotel or whatever. So I always like to put a little bit of money in personal when I get off vacation. Entertainment, very limited for this week. I don't anticipate too much, but I might have some entertainment expenses, maybe some music expenses. Transportation, I do need to get gas this week because I have a couple of days where I will be working in the office, which is about 30 miles away from my home. So I need to actually buy gas this week when I normally buy gas like maybe once a month. And then eating out, just have a little bit for eating out because I might need to get lunch or something when I'm working in the office. I don't know yet. So that's it. I have June 2nd set up. And that's what it's going to look like for this week. So when I start to do expenses, it's going to be long because of all the bills that are coming out, but that's what is going on. Okay, that's it for my budget review. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys have a great time planning for the month of June. It is the last month in quarter 2. So start thinking about what the rest of your year wants to look like. That's definitely my focus for the month of June. And we can come back in quarter 3 refreshed and ready to go. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you have a good day and happy planning.